The crossover is one of the most revolutionary moves of all time. There's the Allen Iverson crossover.
Iverson has Jordan. The crowd is into it. Allen shakes free, gets two!
The John Morant cross jab. There's so many different crossovers we can go ahead and look at. We're gonna be looking at the 5 crossovers. Once you can master these crossovers, it's gonna help revolutionize your game. So let's get better and let's get at it. What's going on, Hoopers? My name is Coach Kyle Travis, and we're gonna start off with one of the most revolutionary crossovers of all time. The first deadly crossover, and that's the killer crossover by Tim Hardaway. We wanna go ahead and start off in a nice wide base. As we get into this wide base, we're able to shift laterally. Now, a lot of players, when they're first starting off and they're learning how to go between the legs, they're gonna step forward. When you step forward, we're in this narrow base, can't really shift side to side. Now, although this is called the killer crossover, he does start this move with a between the legs dribble. And that's because that between the legs dribble is just a setup. That between the legs dribble allows him to shift one way, then he's able to slam that ball right between his feet. Now, it's a misdirection, pop, pop, and it's a hard slam. As you slam that ball, don't be afraid to lose it, right? Pop, pop, shift with the basketball. If you just slam, slam without a shift, right, this move is gonna be pointless. As you slam, boom, you're gonna go ahead and shift. Now, you wanna add what we call a cherry on top, and that's gonna be those eyes. As the ball moves, so does our body, right? And so do our eyes, right? We're gonna slam, slam, and we're gonna shift, shift. Let's get right into the killer crossover. After you cross over, pop, pop, make sure you fall forward. Wide base, pop, pop, slam, slam. Right, don't be afraid to lose that basketball. Really slam it as hard as you can. If you're at a gym, that ball rolls, right, it's gonna hit a wall, come right back to you. If you're at a park and you have to chase it down that hill, make sure you have good Uber insurance. Pop, pop. We're gonna go switch hands now. We're gonna start that ball in our left hand. As we get right into it, once again, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Now, don't just slam. Make sure you're shifting with the basketball. There's gonna be times some of your shifts are gonna be very slow. If it's all right, try to get faster and faster every single rep. Let's go, last one. Notice how we're relaxed. And then attack. Change of pace, change of speeds. Very important to our killer crossover. One of my favorite moves of all time is gonna be the Allen Iverson crossover, especially during that time when a young Allen Iverson matched up against a seasoned Michael Jordan. He set him up with one drop cross.
Iverson
went back through the legs
has Jordan.
just to figure out his read, then hit him with the final crossover.
The crowd is into it. Allen shakes free, gets two!
Rose up and knocked down that jumper. Such a legendary moment and a legendary move. As we get into our crossover, we want to make sure feet go first. Opposite foot is going to strike the floor, then it's followed by that ball side foot. Let that ball hang, opposite foot hits first. That way we create that 1-2 action. As we create that 1-2 action, notice how our body naturally shifts when we get into that 1-2. So we want to make sure we allow our body to shift off that 1-2. Otherwise, we're just crossing the ball over. Once we move, defender moves. Off that first crossover, he just gets a read. Resets, then hits it once again. When you move, defender moves. So allow that opposite foot to hit first. As we attack, boom, boom, we're gonna attack back the other way using the same move. Attack up, attack back. Here we go, let's go ahead and rep this out. We're starting off right now with the left hand. Set up, Remember, add that cherry on top. We're gonna go ahead and get to our right hand. 1, 2. Once again, allow your body to shift as you get into that 1, 2. Nice wide base, let that ball float. Here we go. Now that we got the footwork and feel down, we're gonna go ahead and get into some final reps. Left hand up, right hand on the way back. We're gonna go 2 times through. This time, just slamming that ball, shifting as best as we can. Right into it. That's the Allen Iverson crossover. One of the most popular moves in today's game is going to be the cross jab. The cross jab is a fantastic transition move. A lot of players have been getting to adapt this move, and it was made popular by Ja Morant. Now he comes down and he hits this move all the time, yet defenders are not able to stop him. For one, he's a very fast player, but at the same time, when you attack this move in transition, you're putting your defender back on their heels. So one little shift, boom, and you have a wide open lane. Now, it's important to hit this move correctly. We say it all the time. It's not about the move, it's about how you do the move. So just hitting a cross jab is not gonna be effective. We're gonna look at different ways to make this more effective. Now, the first thing we wanna do is we wanna go ahead and find a line. Now, I'm gonna be on the inside of this black line right here. As I get into this crossover, right, ball is gonna go one way. My body is gonna go ahead and cross this line along with my foot. A lot of players will just start off with just crossing their foot. It's not just the foot, right? We want our whole body to cross over that line. So we're gonna go right hand up, left hand back. Cross jab, go ahead and find a line. Here we go. Right into it. Let's go switch over to our left side. Cross jab, cross jab, right into it. Now, when we hit that jab, we wanna make sure, we pop right back in. Don't just stay there. As you hit that jab, boom, jab, come right back, shift. Now, as we hit that jab, make sure to, boom, come right back. Don't hit that jab and stay there, right? You wanna go and boom, hit it, come right back. Boom, fast twitch, shift, boom, twitch. Let's go left hand on the way back. Boom, quick twitch, boom, ball crosses that line, boom, right into it. This next crossover that we're gonna be looking at is perfect for explosive point guards. This is gonna be our push cross. We're gonna start right now in an open drop, right? Open base, wide feet. We're gonna take that ball and we're not gonna bounce it between our feet. Instead, that ball is gonna bounce on the outside of our feet. We're going right now into this push cross. Careful not to carry the basketball. Don't grab the ball from underneath, go up and over, right? Let that ball float and push that ball outside your frame. Off the bounce, split, that open drop, boom, throw it ahead. And we're right into our downhill attack. Let's look at the push cross. Last 2 reps. Really go slow to quick. Throw that ball ahead. That's gonna be our push cross. The final crossover that we're gonna be looking at is gonna be a very unique crossover. Not a lot of people use it, but every once in a while, you can use this move, and depending on how you do it, it can be very effective. Once again, not a lot of people use it, but if you can pull this off correctly, I've seen numerous guys use this move and it's so effective. This is gonna be the scissor step. Now, it's gonna be a setup to that crossover. We're taking opposite foot and we're just simply stepping across. As we step across, we're gonna go ahead and dig that foot into the ground as it comes right back. Load that lead foot, and then we're right into that attack. Now, some people might see it as more of a showboat move, but I've seen this to where you can use this very, very effectively. You don't have to use it, but if you can get into this scissor step, right, maintain slow to quick, all right, I promise you, this could be very, very effective. Relax, relax, opposite foot steps over, boom. We're just quickly into that 1-2. Now, what's great about this move, once again, it's slow to quick. Opposite foot, slow, boom, quick, as we get right into it. Use your pace, boom, dig. Now, as you load your lead foot, make sure to go ahead and shift your weight forward. Now, it's not the actual step that's gonna sell, it's still just gonna be that load. Nose over toes, eyes to angles is gonna be key. Here we go, right into it. Slow, relax, boom, eyes to angles. Good, reset. Let that ball float. Load, nose over toes, eyes to angles. Here we go. Opposite foot across. Here we go. Slow, quick. Let's get right into this last one. Master those 5 different crossovers. Now, each one requires a different situation, but I want you to be prepared for any kind of situation. Let's get after it, keep putting those reps in, and let's get better every single day.